Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. It's lost in that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now. But you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in the few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. Ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
Nothing, no. Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I got.
Like I never left. Stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages in life, through the ups and the downs, like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains, need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Come from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Come from that circle you couldn't text. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure we was a mess. Honest attempt playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left us no option, what they expect? Only thing we knew for sure is the bang is set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assists. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walked down that road. Sold everything but they sold, straight off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address to whom and make it sound. I don't do this for nothing. Nah.
Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I got.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 proof flow, running shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to smoke. Look, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it, dropped him off in the Mojave Desert. Then left him, ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dresser. Well known, flick up in jail clothes. Snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, nigga, playing chess, not checkers. Nigga, 38 special for you clever niggas. See, bro, you ain't living down by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD phone. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appeared. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Another 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no pussy on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the set, we accept your challenge.
And they know that. Logo on my flow, man. Hey, when Spank looked at me and said, Daddy, what's a mogul? And the same thing I did, like, what could I do? You know what I'm saying? What could I do, man? I couldn't do nothing but give him the game, man. I knew right then, you know what I'm saying? I knew right then that dude was different. Like, he was different. You know what I'm saying? Because my little boy, he was a young dude. He was probably like 9, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, 8, like shit, so. What's happening, man? Y'all know what's going on, man. Do they not, I ain't give y'all no real drum roll last week, know what I'm saying? Cause we were being all modest, know what I'm saying? We had business to take care of, but today, we outside, man, with the Pipeline Partner.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what's going on, man. It's your boy, Pipeline Picasso, know what I'm saying? Live in the flesh.
Nice
with
AB.
my big homie.
We in here, man.
My big homie, know what I'm saying? I don't be walking around just calling niggas big homie. Know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I feel like in a big degree, I'm a big homie myself. Know what I'm saying? By definition. Like, maybe not by age all the time, but by standard and definition for shit show. You know what I'm saying? But today, man, we got some good things going on from somebody that I really call a big homie. You know what I'm saying? That's going to join the platform with us today. So for those of y'all who don't know, we got the homie, man, the partner, Christopher, real name Christopher Johnson, a.k.a. CJ, a.k.a. Mr. Outside Restaurant, Mr. Live Oak Outlet, good stuff, you know what I'm saying? A.k.a. Mr. Kid Two-Face. I take my part back. A lot of people don't know about that. Know what I'm saying? But hey, the homie, man, is in the building, man. If you don't know who this guy is by name, know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you'll know who he is by face. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying? You should listen to what he come and he spill. Know what I'm saying? Here today. It's guaranteed to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? So while the homie pull it up, man, Max AB, man, what's happening? Talk to your boy.
Hold on. First and foremost, man, y'all out there, y'all know we on the Grade A Radio.
Yup, Grade
We
A
on the
Radio.
Grade O Radio app, and we on the Grade A Radio Facebook page going live.
That's where we at. So these
So that's where y'all can
IGs.
always check us out, man. Y'all can check us out at the Grade A Radio Facebook page or Grade A Radio app. Download the app, man, on your phone, and you can catch us there, man. Now that's gonna be radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no visuals, but if you want the visuals,
Go to the YouTube.
you go
Know
to
what
the
I'm saying?
YouTube.
Go to the YouTube. You want the visuals. And catch the playbacks on
know.
the Pipeline Partners on YouTube. That's where you go catch your playbacks. Know what I'm saying? On the Pipeline Partners, know what I'm saying? On YouTube. So, getting into this shit, this joint we got going on today, man. Shit, look, y'all got to excuse me today.
Hold on,
What's
man.
up, bro,
Ain't
bro?
no way we gonna start it without talking about what everybody talking about, man. 'Cause that's one thing. See, me and my partner, man, we chop it up, but we don't be too much on
Into that.
that type shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, everybody else that I've been speaking to,
Yeah, now you can't.
everybody
And
got
I
to
know what
come
you're
in
talking
and
about.
want an opinion about the
So-
Oscars.
I'm just saying, man, hey, look,
About the Oscars.
I didn't watch the Oscar.
Okay, I ain't watched the Oscar either. I ain't never watched
The
the
last Oscar I watched was The Grouch.
The last Oscar I watched.
Oscar the Grouch. Coming out the track,
But-
and
but
that's how that's so
was,
far
yeah,
back,
that
man.
was, exactly.
That was like 88 or something like that,
Exactly.
86,
I
something
say,
like
man,
that,
I
man.
don't watch the Oscars.
Yeah,
man.
I never
From the
understood.
clip I seen, I thought it was fake, but it seemed like I'm the only person think it's fake. Like everybody else affected by the after reactions and shit to be like, oh, it was real because you seen how this happened, or somebody else in the reaction who was in the crowd to try to certify it being real. But I'm like, yeah, I watched wrestling, my nigga. That bitch looked like a bad wrestler. It ain't even look like a live wrestler. You feel me? Like that. Like to me, that shit wasn't even close. It was horrible. It was a horrible
I just see what that
job
say
at
calling on that line.
wrestling.
See what that say.
That's
calling
how
on
I
that
took
phone
it.
right
What you think? You thought it was real
Man,
or scam?
there. Scam? No, we ain't dealing with no scammers today.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Beezy, you say scam like
Scam
Scam
likely.
likely, man.
Boy, that got famous overnight.
I'm telling you,
Scam
man, that's a whole
likely.
nother conversation, man. That's about
Put
that
them
scam
on.
likely, man.
Hey.
I'm telling you. I heard a
Talking
million
about,
motherfuckers
hey, you
that
talking
scam
about,
likely.
you talking about the Oscars? Hey, grab that line right there. That's the car right there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, we talking about the Oscars, right? In that situation,
What you think?
it might have been scam likely.
Scam likely. That's what it seems
It might
like to
have
me.
been scam likely. Look,
But just like everything you look at, you see what like, okay, most people think it's real. But then they judging him because he did that, right? At
man,
the same time.
right? So
Like, so even if it was real, is he wrong for that?
I'm gonna tap on what I'm gonna tap on what I know what I'm saying. So, right?
Talk to
What
me.
I
Let's go, Picasso.
one first, it derails me, and it's me. I'm about to check. Nigga, fuck it. I'm about to check the whole culture right now.
Talk this shit.
Because it derails me on how easily something like that becomes such the topic of high discussion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it gained so much precedence overnight
Yeah.
by some shit that ain't got, nigga, man, motherfuckers been getting slapped every day for a long time.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that ain't never died. You feel what
No.
I'm saying? People been standing up. Boy on Love on 5 Heartbeat said he had to fight every night to prove his love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So all the deterrence with this side, that side, woo woo. Like, but how does that become the narrative for our culture so quickly? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Entertainment.
You feel me?
Entertainment, bro. It's all about getting
I
the
know
social media likes and
I know
views.
it.
Because you see them, like I say, everybody quick to try to bring in the old shit to tie it in. Like,
right. All
they
right.
done
So
brought up
let
the
me
shit
top
with-
in with August, June,
Yeah,
July. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
they
know
done
what I'm
brought
saying?
that
If I ain't
in
want
with
to speak
this
no
here.
name, but we know.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, boom. Point number 2
Let's go.
that I get to. Now, this is just me talking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great difference between my wife committing an infidelity and that infidelity being committed upon her request, or upon her consent, rather. and it becoming
Your
open to
consent.
public. Well, I ain't even gonna say mine. I don't know how that went between them.
Okay.
But I know for it to happen and for her not to be yelling rape, then she had to consent.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm from the 8-ball MJG 2 short laws. Know what I'm saying? I'm from the laws that they wrote or that they followed. I don't got nothing to say to him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah. I don't know what kind of levels of disrespect was brought between them, whatever had the situation. I don't know. That ain't my business.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is I've been in a situation where I felt the need to defend my wife. You know what I'm saying? Or my counterpart or et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, in a situation that you're in the heat of the moment, I don't know if that could have been real or not. You know what I'm saying? But I will also say this. Now, when I looked at the slap, I done slapped a few people in my life. That follow through just wasn't the follow through.
Okay, hold on.
That follow through just that wasn't. I saw a better follow through on Muhammad Ali, man.
I did hear a good explanation about the follow through though.
Okay.
A nigga say, excuse me, a person told me that the reason he couldn't get a good follow through because he had a Taylor suit on.
Oh, nah.
Now the person told me that he done had Taylor suits. He like in Taylor suits, like you don't really have that much movement to really follow through without damn near ripping your suit.
Who cared about that suit?
And that's how I felt.
Like what we talking about the
if
suit?
you went to slap somebody, you ain't worried about the suit gonna rip or not.
We at the Oscars
Hold on.
on live, and we worried about the suit. That can't be it.
Okay.
I just can't. I
Okay.
can't buy partner.
Nah.
I appreciate you. I didn't put on some Taylor, and you're right. You don't get a lot of cuff room up under this arm. Know what I'm saying? Up under that
I mean,
seam.
that's a true
I
statement.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But we talking about where's Philadelphia born and raised. You hear me?
I don't know about
I'm just saying. That's what he said he was from. The suit can't be. The suit, he can't. The
point
suit
blank
can't
period,
be.
if you to the point where you finna go slap
Man,
somebody.
I'm going. Hey, man,
you
look.
ain't worried about the suit.
Hey, look.
Man, look here, man. I done lost a iced out watch
Yeah.
slapping the nigga, man. I done lost a diamond ring slapping
somebody.
the nigga, man.
Somebody.
Well, however
somebody.
you want to call it.
Right.
I'm just saying. I didn't have this, and them ain't the same incident. You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
just saying. So in that moment, you ain't worried about if my suit gonna get a little hole in it or not. That's the last thing on your mind.
Yeah,
if you really
we'll
going
buy
there.
another suit. I'm pretty sure we got another one in the back.
Yeah.
Already on the rack.
But look,
Right,
so
waiting
now
for
let
me.
me, this what I got to get this one out, man.
Come
Because
on,
this
man.
what, you know, man, boy.
Hey, 'cause this bothered me,
But
dog.
nah,
I didn't
this
even
bo-
wanna-
this
I didn't-
bothers me. Is not the incident with them, it's the people, bro. Like
That's
I
the
say,
bo- that's the
like I
bother.
say, the same people who would tell you, because they tell you they live by them same rules you just said, where you supposed to check her and not the dude.
Right.
Right? Okay. The same people who would tell you that a back door and be on social media for clicks and likes saying, oh, well, Will ain't do that to August Alsina. Hold on, homie, you don't even believe that what he supposed to did anyway. But you posting on here for clicks and likes that he didn't do this here. Like, that's the shit confuses me. Like, to me, that shit is weird.
Man, that-
Because I
that-
use common sense, bro. Like,
that
if you live
whole-
by that, you can't, if you live by he supposed to check the, you know, all
Right.
the girl and not the dude, then how can you backdoor and say, well, he ain't had that same energy for old buddy? Not only that, man, like I say, I don't be on it like that. The shit I heard about them, I don't know what happened all with the conversation.
Right.
I just know she supposed to had an incident with old buddy. You know what I'm saying? And I know before that, I heard people saying that they was swingers.
Right.
So if they swingers, why do y'all expect him to have a problem
I mean,
with old buddy?
I'm like this, man. You
You
know,
understand me? Like, none of it makes sense at all. But I think these niggas know better. They just
But you
want the
gotta
clicks and the views
calculate-
on social media, and the shit funny to them.
You got to calculate a man's level of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for them situations like you say with them, like we don't know what go on inside their personal life like that. So that situation might not even been touched. He might have been more disrespected by how it came out or maybe even by this dude making fun of something sensitive, know what I'm saying, by his wife. Like, I can understand that. Either way it go, man, you know, that's a good narrative to spin. However, but this is what I'm most doomed about with all of this shit, is that on one of the greatest nights, that's what the narrative came out to be. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Whether
what,
it's scripted or unscripted, that's how the narrative came out to be, and it was allowed. You know what I'm saying? It was allowed to whatever degree. Like, it was allowed to whatever degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't, you know, that's why I get on grade A on Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying?
It made me think about though? That Jada kiss. That why.
Why Denzel had to be crooked before he took it.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? And he won that hoe that night.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah. I mean, you know,
understand
sometimes it's always like feeling like it's got to be a speculation or a black cloud, know what I'm saying, to it, whatever, regardless. But I'd say this. Say, look out, partner. I can't tell you how sensitive your toes need to be. You know what I'm saying? But I know one thing. It's a difference in somebody stepping on them on accident and stepping on them on purpose. So if you feel like your toes were stepped on in that manner, regardless on what happened, and at that moment you felt the need to stand up for what's still your union, shit, man, salute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you're right or wrong. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, bro, I'm just saying, shit, if it was real, know what I'm saying, then I'm pretty sure you had a deep reasoning. And I'm pretty sure it went a lot farther than just that joke at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? So with all that being said, but at the end of the day, fuck them people, man.
Yeah, scrap it.
You know what I'm saying? The Oscars, that's pretty much what I mean. The Oscars, not Will and Rock.
My thing is, you niggas, man. You niggas, man. If y'all stand on something, man, stand on that, man. Quit switching up. It shouldn't change based on celebrity situation, none of that shit, man. If you believe that a certain law is what it is, man, stand on that and don't buzz, man.
See what I'm saying? That's why I be breaking Big Homie in, because I ain't got a fuss. He gon' lay the law down. You know what I'm saying? He gon' say the word of the day. With that being said, the doors of the church not open.
For real, for anybody call in,
you call in, know what I'm saying? You get baptized into the G
on
code
that grade A
today.
Facebook Live, you gon' see the number rolling across that screen, man.
Hey,
if you on grade A radio Facebook Live, you should see the number, man, rolling across there, man.
Man, so look, check this out. Phone buzzing like that. What them is on the comments? Hey, look, I can see y'all on the comments, but I can't really see y'all yet. You know what I'm saying? Bro pulling up. Yeah, meet him at the door, eh? My boy pulling up, know what I'm saying? So we about to go ahead and get this thing started. So on some real business, before we go into the music break right quick. Last week, man, we had a very, 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 very powerful conversation. You know what I'm saying? Right here at this same table on this platform. If you hadn't seen it, go check it out. It's the Mike Prince interview. The things that we brought, you know what I'm saying, to the light, like the things we brought to the table, more than just conversation, you know what I'm saying, some things that we moving on. So y'all can look forward to us every month from here on out, coming with some kind of event that's going to help bring awareness, help bring unity, accountability, help bring fellowship. You know what I'm saying, things like, got to start, you know what I'm saying, in the smile spaces, in the smile places with the smile victories.
Man, tap in with us, man. Let's do it together, man.
And look, it's going to take us. Like, no, my partners know, man, when I say we the pipeline, they know it. I'm heavy on the we. And one of my homeboys told me the other day, he said, man, you'd probably be a millionaire if you stop looking out for so many people. I said, damn, you might be right. But I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm who I am without the people.
That's the other part.
That's the part.
That's the part.
That's the part. You know what I'm saying?
One day we're gonna have to explain that we the pipeline to them, man. We're gonna have to bless that game one day, man.
That's privileged information too, man.
I think we're gonna have to really give them a little glimpse.
That's like
one day,
hey,
man.
look, that was like damn near like no pledge secrets. You know what I'm saying? Almost like, You know what I'm saying? Like them secrets right there. Some of them secrets are literally, let's say less,
Yeah.
say less.
Yeah.
But
man.
it's no they there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
sir, man. And, hey, man, read the pipeline for a reason, though, man, and that's what it is. I see you, bud. Each one teach one. That's what it is, man. Everybody, man, reach out, man. We gon' like you say, once a month we gonna have something going on, and if you really about helping and putting in work, man, get in.
So this what we need. This what we looking for. We're looking for barbers who willing to commit time for haircuts. We're looking for vendors who have products that they want to come out and set up and be able to sell, even distribute out your samples if necessary. We're looking for people who have direct information, helpful information on healthcare and on the insurances. We're also looking for the food vendors you know what I'm saying, to be welcome at these events. And, you know, you just have to hit my inbox, you know what I'm saying, let me know what it is you're interested in. But all the way down to educational resources. Man, we'll have some people there that's giving out college literature. We'll have some people there that's giving out trade literature. We'll have someone that's going to be involved in reaching out to the youth that have been through the adoptive system. I mean, it's going to be a lot of resources tied into these different events that we're bringing. So if you have something, on I'm saying, that you can offer to the culture, to the kids, to the goal of not just empowering our youth, but in getting back to being accountable and responsible for us as a culture. You know what I'm saying? We can get back to that part right there. We stepping in the right direction. So if you're willing to add to it, or whatever it is you're willing to add, look, my IG is pipeline_Picasso, PACASSO. Or you can hit the Pipeline Partners on IG, Pipeline_Partners, PODNAS, on the IG. We the Pipeline on Facebook. Man, shit, collard grade A line. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me know what it is that you're willing to do, man. Look, and information and education is just as important as the material, you know what I'm saying, and just as important as the community resources. So if you have education and information that you can help disperse to our culture and our community, but then not just the education and the information, but we need the education and the information, then the direct link to be able to access the resources. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times that's what we get caught up in. We get the books, and the books is cool. You know, we're gonna work through the books, but we want to be hands on. Like, we want to, when people leave these events, we want the people to be able to take something tangible with them that they can grow from immediately. Whether it's information that they can go apply for immediately, or whether it be that loan application, or whether it be them all the way setting up an appointment to know that this is what we know what I'm saying we need to get to. Carol, you'll grab that
It's
phone
all about
for me?
progressing, man.
Not the other.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, that's why you hear that Nipsey today, man. A whole bunch of Nipsey. That's what it's all about, man. We on that right now. It's about trying to run this marathon, baby. Like, it's gonna take all of us to help everybody. Carol, what we looking like? Okay. Yeah. Y'all gonna call in, man. We finna take a break right now, get some tunes spinning. When we come back, we gonna have the guests with us.
Put my right hand to God, shine on these bras, stay on my job, grind with my squad, 100 racks on my car, no license at all, no 10 on that thing, nigga, 'cause that's how we ball. All these fuck niggas flawed, suckers and frauds. My circle so small, stick to my script and just ball. First I pick up my bitch, and we shut down the mall. Had to pick up the tip, she tried to pay for it all. Bring some yak with my plate, garlic noodles and steak. Bouncing out the ballet, with all these tats on my face. People looking like, hey, black niggas stay in your place. But it's some shit they gon' think, and it's some shit they gon' say. Got to a brick from an 8, see that music's my fate. Switched it up from out my truck, went to the top of my state. And I Versace my waist, like Tupac in his hay. Brian Williams, how I built this all money estate. Whoa. Put my right hand in God. I put my right hand in God. Nah, I put my right hand in Jesus. Fly like an eagle. Fight with these demons. Shine light on my people. This life is a free throw. Success is a kilo. My wife is a C-note, but my mistress is Creole. I sip on that Clico while I'm banging that zero. Ghetto nigga like Cheetos that got more famous than CeeLo. Turn legit from illegal just like Pesci and Casino. Get JS off a P-roll, watch him blow up like C4. I rose from a Regal, Auroras and Lakers. No pros on our penis to German drop top 2-seaters. Was young and prestigious, phone was matching my beeper. How the fuck you gon' reach him? He making more than his teachers. Moving forward with speed, all your morals are lead. Only focus is cheese, now the forest is trees. Got infected with greed, distort what you see. Your worst nightmare to need is justify your means. Hold up. I put my right hand in God. I put my right hand in God. Ocean views, small ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Blessings, bitches in my section. Yo, with all this money, I'm obsessive. Weapons, turning off y'all extras. Turning off this bullshit direction. Turning up my grind, waking up to more pressure. But it's all in your mind, so I never feel pressure. Know it's all in due time. Now honey stacking like Tetris. Hustle hard is my message, then double back and get extras. Know I spaz when I catch it. Yellow bone, white Lexus, all black tint, 2 white cups, fat gold chain, Sprite Texas. I'm just young and I'm reckless. I'm just on for my section. I'm just out here on top speed with my top down and I'm revving. I don't know about hell, I don't know about heaven. All I know is about right now, and this lifestyle is interesting. Ice down in my session, I just write down his confessions. Niggas died and got life around me, I guess that I'm an exception. Black ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Look, I'm in these streets with my Cuban on, and my biz with my music on. Old friends like what you been on. Shit, I've been on my grind, I ain't usually home. Focused, I ain't using phones. Lately, I've been using songs to get my point across while niggas around me lose it all. But that's your point of toss, I guess I always knew the ball. And that's just where we roll, I'm cracking cause I do my job. Look, from fucking hood rats to fucking stores, spending all cash to sliding cards. It's the definition of living large. Smoking top flight in the biggest cars. Told you won't ate, the shit was ours. Getting this cake, yeah, nigga, then getting more. Look at this world, young nigga, this really yours. Nigga, this really mine. My niggas is really Ford. Them buildings is really high. Them cars is really foreign. And all I see is ocean views. Small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rode the few. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Yeah, early morning off that flight though. We gon' go hard then get right, bro. It seems simple, that's not life though. 10 years later, I'm alright though. Look, these niggas act like they don't like though. They be mad cause niggas shine bright though. Look, I got a Ruger and a Brico, but I'ma let you pick which way tonight go. I got my dough right, bust the right though. I mean it's legal, pay taxes to them white folks. My procedure, stay cracking till my lights low. Then when I die, blue rag around my right folk. 100,000 in my coffin, that's just light though. Playing Stevie Wonder songs, smoke some flight, bro. Crack a pint of act, then pour it in some Sprite, bro. Until that day, I'm walking toward what's in my sights though. Cause all I see is ocean views.
Will got $850 million, bro. You not fucking with me, boy. Bro, you not touching me.
What
they gonna do?
What
they gonna do?
But why they ain't run on stage?
Hold on.
They
Did you say that nigga
They
lame?
ain't got it.
You say he lame?
Who? Chris Rock? Pookie? Man, give me a...
But we done went to a hall.
Give me
Hey, but like
give me
you
a
said,
reason.
He pulled to slap that nigga. That was the case.
But you gotta think about it like this, dog.
just don't
On
think
some for
it's
real
real,
shit.
man.
Will Smith is a $10 billion nigga in Hollywood.
Right, bitch.
This nigga done made them motherfucking white folk all kind of motherfucking
Right,
money.
bitch.
Bring my
Know what I'm
idea.
saying?
Bring that close.
Ain't no way in motherfucking hell, ain't nobody in that building. That's why he was sitting in the motherfucking front.
Yo.
And
Real
Chris
shit.
Rock was up there with a monkey suit on.
It working.
Man, I'm telling you, I think
Bring
that
close
was
and make
his,
sure it ain't on the- make
why
sure it ain't
Denzel had to be crooked before he took it. I
Hey,
think
man.
that was his moment
Come
right
on,
there,
man. That
man.
nigga Denzel know.
I
That's
think
why
that was his moment.
he just had to
We gonna
calm
give
him
you this
down.
Roy later on, but we need you to be monkey right quick, man.
Who will?
I think we need you to be. We
Nah,
gonna give
that
you
wasn't
a
monkey.
Roy later on.
That
I'm
wasn't
just-
monkey. That was
I'm
real
talking
nigga.
about for social media. No, I know that was real.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about how it's playing out on social media. You know,
Nah, that nigga-
you knew how they were gonna paint the picture.
Oh, yeah, but that's cool. But everybody that's talking about him that's white, either career over with or they ain't about shit.
I was just telling this
Right.
nigga earlier,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
got niggas
Right.
that I see on social media on some why he ain't slap or old buddy the rap
Nah, man,
nigga
he
and
couldn't,
all this
he
type
couldn't
of shit.
slap
I'm like,
August.
nah,
he,
that
let,
ain't-
he told August he already wasn't fucking with the bitch. August was just getting
Thank
it.
you.
That's
That's
why.
what he's
That's my
supposed to
point.
do.
Real
But
player, real
see,
player understands
see,
shit.
see, you
Nigga,
walked
you
in-
slid in.
You walked in after we had the conversation, and that's what I was saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
if
nigga.
y'all got that understanding that what that was in their relationship, how y'all gonna backdoor now and try to clown the nigga?
But that's
like,
but
why
that's
he ain't
but that's
do that to-
but that's niggas
That's
though.
nigga for
Yeah,
social
that's,
media.
but that's
nigga won't
that's
use it
niggas in
like-
general. Shit, a nigga
Fuck
fuck
that
your
shit.
old hoe and he fucking something you used to fuck. A nigga think he getting cool points.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
True.
yeah. You
Right
right
now in this day
You
and
right.
age.
You right.
Like all these hoes ain't fucking everybody.
But you
Yeah,
know
you
they
right.
say,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
You
you know that's like the best form of flattery, imitation, something like that.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
that like-
it is.
that shit along the same line.
He won't be like you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man.
He won't be like you. So he
Hey, look,
he gonna entertain what you love. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I know he feel there's a lot of bullshit niggas out here.
Them niggas ain't.
That won't be
I
Them
funny
appreciate
to
niggas
that,
not
man.
them
You know
niggas,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I know it.
Man, look, man, shit, look. We done fell deep into, know what I'm
Oh, we
saying?
just- we just
It
talking-
ain't
we
even
just
about,
talking.
it wasn't even about Will and Rock no more. Shit,
But
it
you
was
gotta
just about,
address it. It's just a topic.
look,
you know
it's
what I'm
about,
saying?
look, it's about what we always talk about, man. What's the principle of this shit?
That's what it is.
Exactly.
That's what it always gonna
That's what it
boil
boils
down
down
to.
Yeah,
Had to.
every time.
Nigga,
If
what
it
the fuck
didn't,
is you
know
talking
what
about?
I'm
Why
saying?
is you steady yapping about my motherfucking gal every motherfucking time you get an award
Every
show.
time you get a chance.
Yeah, every time you get to get in front of these
Right,
white folks,
right.
you got something to say about my motherfucking wife.
You are your writers.
Man, fuck you.
Yeah, you are your
Like,
writers.
you are your writers.
Somebody
Whoever put
right,
that joke
yeah.
together, them jokes
You ain't
together,
say no to telling it. Know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, you got damn
Fuck you.
right.
You can't.
You got damn
You
right.
can't let nigga. You can't not let niggas make it when the disrespect is so blatant, bro. You know that. Our principle and the way we grew up ain't no way in motherfucking hell. Remember that nigga DePanion grabbed Talonda ass at that club?
I didn't.
I went to that nigga house, nigga. I went to DePanion house, nigga, in front of his daddy and slapped the shit out of him.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
That was high school.
But I told
That's
y'all,
what I tell
hey,
you.
look, I
That's
told
high
y'all there
school.
about to be some
Tell that
nice
nigga how you
stories.
man,
going
Man,
on,
that's what
I'm
I
saying,
hey, man. That's what
in
it
this
is.
situation. Look, if y'all don't know what's going on, man. It's the Pipeline Partners, know what I'm saying? We live from the Grade A Radio app, know what I'm saying? Alongside them and my partner Mike said AB. And just as promised, man, my partner fell through. Look, when I be talking about my partners, know what I'm saying? Like, these be my partners. Like, everybody I done invited to this platform, even the ones that called me and said, hey, man, I want to come, know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. Been my partners, know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I ain't bringing in nothing outside of this, know what I'm saying, until I make sure, know what I'm saying, that me and that we pipeline this shit the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So, big salute, man,
This
to the
is
homies.
too. This ain't no joke. This from the cradle to the grave. This from motherfucking Pampers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know real shit all right now. But first, let me introduce you formally to these people, man. For those of y'all who don't know, man, what name you go by now, nigga? Like,
Man,
this
Christopher.
Hey, but
Christopher.
and that's as real as it get. Know what I'm saying? That's how you know,
That's my
man.
name.
That's my name. Know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't never been
Like,
called that until I got older.
look.
I had a nickname my whole life.
Into today's show, man, on our platform, like we said earlier, AKA Kid Two-Face.
Yeah, I just
That was
said
request
bull.
for Boxer
The
AB.
murder face.
Yeah, man. That, like, AKA just what? Then we got Chris, real name Christopher. You know what I'm saying?
CJ.
Then, and people know CJ. Know what I'm saying?
That
And
shit
then
so.
some people just be like, the dude that be in live oak all the time.
Be tripping.
Yeah.
He be
That
tripping.
nigga always frowning at people. He don't be frowning, man. He be working, man. Golly,
I don't know nobody.
Hey, man, this nigga been crazy forever since ever since the day I don't even want to talk about the day we
No, the
met.
first time I ever met this
I don't even
nigga.
want to talk about
The first time I
I
ever
don't
met this
even
nigga, this
wanna-
nigga
bro,
got on the
that
bus,
boy,
right?
you give me-
This nigga, little bitty ass nigga, right? He get on the bus. So you know how a nigga be doing it back then. You know, nigga, I'm shooting dice at the stop and shit. You know what I'm saying? We smoking weed and shit. I get on the bus. The bus driver already was player than the bitch with us.
Yes,
So
she
she
was.
give a nigga smell good and shit before we get high drops and shit before we
she
get to the
player,
school.
player.
Oh no, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? To this day.
Miss Gray. Hey, salute Miss Gray, man. Miss
Alright.
Gray is one. Miss Gray just ain't want to see us in trouble.
That's all
man.
it was, you know what I'm saying?
That's all it
this
was.
nigga get on the bus though, this nigga say, he got into it with somebody. That nigga say, nigga, I bars none. I say, man, that gonna be your name, man. Come to the back.
That's where it come from.
That's just where it
Watch
come
out.
from,
That nigga
dog.
said that
Look,
shit.
I ain't know
that's
that
the
one.
shout line.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
story,
I
ain't
man.
know that one, man.
But yeah, that's just how it happened, my nigga, down there, just
That nigga
like
said
that, man.
shit.
Like,
That
look,
nigga
hey.
said that shit, don't count.
And from that day on, man, look, I went all the way. I was up in high school, bruh, when some people like, man, I never knew your name.
Bar none.
Never knew, know what I'm saying? And people didn't know what I'm saying. But, you know, one thing, man, I say about me, all the names that I have, that I go by, I've never inquired myself. Somebody give them to me. And my
For
mama
sure.
gave me my birth name. My guy right here, know what I'm saying, gave me my street name. The Pipeline gave me my, know what I'm saying, my artist name. Like, so but I take that in high esteem because, I take that in high esteem. You want some water, bro? I take that in high esteem because, like I said before, and shit, I thought about it. In Bible time, or even in warrior time, in Indian culture, man, you got granted a name that fit the character who you are. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, no, I take them, man. I take them and I roll with them. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate my roll with them.
For sure.
The brother I always work, man. Look, CJ, man, you'll respect this when I say this, man. This is the hardest working dude in my camp.
I can believe it.
You know what I'm saying? The hardest working dude in my camp.
I believe
man. And never with a complaint. And rarely with an ass. You know what I'm saying?
I can believe it.
Boys know, man, I like to give people their card. You know what I'm saying? While they here. So, for y'all who don't see, man, my partner J Dub over there, man. J Dub, the hardest working dude in the camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, when we blow up, boom, boom, you blow
We
up.
already blew up.
Already.
That's the crazy part.
Yep, yeah. So, man,
This shit come with years.
Let's get into the shit, man. What's up, my boy?
Man, shit, you got me out here.
Let the people see that hat you got on, man.
Yeah, you know we outside.
Let the
Man.
people see that. Hey,
I
look.
like that motherfucker too.
It's
man.
nice, ain't it, huh?
You know,
Yeah,
we
whole-
mob tired. You know what I'm saying?
Always. Look.
It's in. It's not. You know, it's not on us. You know
So
what I'm saying?
let's jump right into that. You know what I'm saying? Since you bring it up, since
Yeah.
you brought it up. So live vote.
Mm-hmm.
We outside.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the concrete business?
Oak and Concrete.
Oak and Concrete.
Oak and Concrete Construction.
Oak
ONG
Wings.
Seafood.
Oak Wings, right?
Yeah, well, the Live Oak Wings, we went a different direction with that hoe, but I'm finna actually revamping that now. Yeah, I ain't want that. You want that?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we revamping the Live Oak Wings. I'm finna call it something different right now. Like, we literally doing that right now. Like,
So let me ask you this: what's up with the oak? Like, where that come from? Like, 'cause I noticed you got
I'm from
a
Wood Brothers.
few different, right?
yeah, I'm from Wood
Right.
Brothers, so it's like when we got in 3rd Ward, the street right there was Live Oak. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, it just felt natural. Then I started going places and I would see a Live Oak damn near in every motherfucking city.
It is.
Oh God.
Not really is.
Yeah. So it to me it just was a sign like, you know, it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And it did. You know?
And it did. You took the words out of my brain, and it did.
Yeah.
I salute it, man, because, like you say, bro, I remember days on the back of the bus.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the mind state. You know, you look at it right now. I was talking to one of my partners the other day. He on the live. Look, what's up, homie? Man, y'all tap in with the homie So Serious. You know what I'm saying? So Serious to God. Look, a real one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We were chopping the other day, and just the whole conversation, you know what I'm saying, about where we come from and being, quote unquote, a rebel.
Yeah, for sure.
But
What
back
they
then-
consider the rebel.
Right. But I think that was just the willingness to not easily conform.
Yeah.
Even the shit that sometimes we were supposed to be conforming to, you know what I'm saying? But it was just that natural ability to stand on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And go against the grain or think outside the box, et cetera, et cetera. No, those natural character traits grew into the person that's not scared to take the risk. You know what I'm saying?
It come from, you know, it come from family. You know, the way we grew up and the thing we went through and the people who raised us. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga I was, you know, a Sykes kid in elementary and a Vanguard kid in middle school. And hell, when I got to high school, I had all pre-AP class. I had class with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking freshman in there with juniors and seniors. You know what I'm saying? Hell, that's how I met my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She older than me. You know what I'm saying? She your age. You know what I'm saying?
Mine
So it's like, it was just more or less like just understanding that it was something out here we could do. You know what I'm saying? We was sitting in the hood getting high in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what we gonna be. And, you know, back then it was still kind of cool to be an engineer and be a doctor and a cop or, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers now, they don't got no, you know, aspirations to do any of that
Right,
shit.
That's
Yeah,
all. That's
that's
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
these white folks they gonna take us, these Indian motherfuckers, they gonna take us over. No, but that's another conversation. But the truth of it is just like, it was just the mind state of understanding that it was something else that we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we go to school and we getting high and them motherfuckers calling us junkies and, you know, all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we selling them the same weed and we fucking the same hoes these niggas fucking, you know what I'm
The
saying?
ones that y'all want.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, they had boyfriends. They just couldn't have us as their boyfriend. Because they mama
Not
them
as they
don't like
boyfriend.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why mine came from Thorntree, because
Yeah.
they couldn't take me to,
Man, look,
they
man.
couldn't take me to North Shore.
Somebody came from Thorntree.
Yeah, no, hey, I ain't shit. She proud of it too, know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
We ain't there no more though.
Yeah.
You
My
hear
baby
me?
mama came from the Oaks.
Long way. You hear
From
me?
the Oaks, nigga.
Long way, know what I'm saying? So, talking about that, I know y'all see the jersey, know what I'm saying? Shout out to my East Houston United.
Always.
Man, to the legends, like to my boy Kev, Sid, Bocard, Chris Jones, man, the whole team, man. If y'all don't know what's going on with the semi-pro basketball, y'all missed it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, That's what it is, man. So we talk about the East. You know what I'm saying, a lot. And when you talk about the East, a lot of people have a misconception because it's a total generalization.
Yeah.
Right? But what I try to explain to people often is, for many of us out there, it was not just, you know what I'm saying, a better situation, but sometimes it was a better scene and not always a better situation.
Well, our parents made decisions that said, you know, they made a community for us.
Right.
You know, that shit that we ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? Our parents was friends and our parents knew each other, and if I wasn't at the highs, my people gonna call your
That's right.
people. Your mama gonna come around the corner
right.
and ask where you at. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it's like we was just brought up in that generation of it was still a neighborhood.
And
you
that
know?
was a big survival technique for us, too.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what it was. That's the biggest thing about it.
For sure.
That's the biggest thing about it.
But niggas from the
Survival.
East, nigga, I'm from South Park. I'm from motherfucking Acres Home. I'm from Fifth Ward. I'm from Southwest. Nigga, I done grew up in all these motherfucking neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when I used to leave, nigga, I might be at one summer.
Right.
One summer I
Right,
might be
right.
at Acres Home. One summer I'm on the West. One summer I'm in
Yeah,
Fifth
that was
Ward.
Point
One
Blank.
summer I'm in Mo City. One summer I'm in Ridgemont. One summer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's how I hone my skills though too. You know what I'm saying?
Not
'Cause
real shit.
No, for real.
Yeah,
That's
move around
how I learned how to
anywhere.
move the city. Cause
Come
it was
on,
like
man. Yeah.
I know I damn near know. I know anybody that's moving and shaking. I know them.
And I took note of that earlier. You
For
probably
sure.
don't remember. Used to be on the south side with Point Blank. I used to hit you, but you'd never let me pull up.
Nah, be too
You
much
wouldn't let
going
me
on.
pull up. That's what you tell me. And I get
That's
it.
when Blankman was active.
And I know it.
Yeah, we
And I
smoking
get
shines
it.
and smoke shit
Know
like
what
we
I'm
getting
saying?
it in. Yeah.
Look, these were before I realized I had a shot. And these niggas they been telling me for years, since middle school, seeing some shit I couldn't see, man, you got a shot.
You gonna be all right.
Man, you gonna be, know what I'm saying?
I told your brother that. That was my promise to your brother. You
Yeah.
know, your brother asked me to make sure I made sure you was straight. So that was one of my biggest things with you, not putting you in the shit that I did. You know, I lost my little brother, Robert gone. You know, from
Rest
the
in
shit
peace,
I
Robert,
taught him.
man.
You know what I'm saying? From the shit I taught him. So I have to live with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then the nigga that raised me, his daddy, died from a broken heart because he died. So I live with the fact that shit, the
That's
two
a
main
double-
people
yeah,
in
it's
my
a double
life
struggle.
gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's possibly my fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I introduced him to selling dope. I introduced him to Sherm.
be the
I
hard
introduced
shit.
him to powder.
Hey, and I
you
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
lie to
saying?
you, cause I deal with that shit a little bit too, man. Like when I be thinking about niggas that I done lost the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, bro. Like I really put that nigga on some
Yeah.
whole other shit. Like you
Some
know what I'm
wicked
saying?
shit.
Yeah,
Some shit we was built for.
Yeah, but
And that they looking at us and admiring because we they
talk.
idol.
Real
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? Nigga,
Yeah.
you wasn't no little nigga.
Yeah.
You been a big nigga our whole life, nigga.
Right.
When we was in school, you was a big nigga.
Bigger.
Nigga, I used to be mad, nigga. Y'all niggas had that front table. That's why I took the bathroom in the soda water machine. Y'all niggas want that table. Bitch, then we gonna have the soda water machine. I want the soda water machine.
Hold on, we gotta talk about footnote. We gotta talk about. See, look, this was before my days. I was still in middle school, right? We gotta talk about this. We got
man.
cafeteria walls. Part one.
Yeah. You know, nigga, we gonna nigga,
I
we
wasn't
get
a big. I ain't consider myself a big nigga, cause there was some big niggas.
Man,
I
only
said,
niggas probably
well,
bigger than you,
understand.
nigga, was like Terrence Hewitt, nigga.
my nigga,
And,
T. Hewitt.
Nigga, you about to, nigga, you at least was a close second, bro.
Nah, hell no.
Who was bigger than you?
Man, it was a lot of
Big
niggas.
oldest.
Who was bigger?
That's
I mean,
all
my
them
oldest.
niggas.
That
You
don't
can't,
count.
they don't count.
Yeah, them
Andre
linemen
Jerome
don't
will
count.
count.
Yeah,
Them
they
niggas
don't
don't
count.
count.
Yeah.
And I love y'all. If y'all on my shit, fuck you. But nigga, you know y'all niggas wasn't moving like we was moving.
Hey man, hey.
I'm
you
talking
know,
about when we
that was-
thugging and we doing what we doing.
You right.
'Cause,
You right.
Like, to you and
There wasn't
Terrence,
too many more football niggas
that was
really
just big
then.
mixing.
That was in the mix.
In the mix with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
Straight up.
yeah.
Only other nigga I could probably say is he passed, man. Fucking cops killed him. No, I'm lying. I don't know how he died, man. Cormier.
Oh, Jerome. Yeah, Jerome.
Jerome was probably the only other super tall nigga that was just thugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
Man, R.I.P.
Yeah,
man.
RP that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it wasn't too
Even
many.
on some hoop shit, to
Yeah,
me, he was
right.
one of the livest hoop
feel
niggas
like
to
right.
come through that hoe.
He was hard
Like,
as fuck.
I would tell niggas like that, just from when I was there, I feel like if they would have took the reins off.
On God.
He let him just be.
Say, man.
But that was the problem back then.
Say.
See, for us, it was, they getting the hood niggas, right? See, we ushered in that real live, bitch, we balling out here. Like, you ain't getting on that field, nigga, and on no pussy shit. It wasn't happening, bro.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no black or red jersey, nigga, you was a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your bitch ass on. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to hear it. So nigga, come 9th grade, nigga, I'm telling coach, I'm like, nigga, fuck what these niggas got going on. If I don't, nigga, I gotta see varsity. I got to, nigga. That nigga moved me up. That nigga moved Jolivet up. He moved Bug up. He moved Antoine up. And that's my niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's the DB circle that I come up with. Yeah. I used to have to tell that boy Jolivet like on some guard level shit like, bro, you might as well move to the other side, boy. You ain't never gonna play. You ain't gonna never play. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm telling coach, man, move this nigga to the other side. Move this nigga to the other side. You know what I'm saying? I meant that shit though because it was like, at North Shore, bro, it was like, you had to be that shit. You know what I'm saying? To get that Letterman jacket and put that hoe on your back.
Especially at that time, man.
Man, it was what it was.
Especially at that time, like, you know, the brick laying parts of the dynasty.
We did that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one thing when you stacking bricks on top of a high wall already. I ain't taking nothing away from.
No, I ain't never taking nothing from the kids.
It's a difference.
I never take nothing from the kids.
You know what I'm saying?
When you start from scratch.
When you starting from scratch.
Them niggas don't know what it feel like to play on that motherfucking field with them pellets in it.
Come on, man.
Them niggas been on turf and shit they whole life. Nigga, we doing air raids with pellets in the motherfucking
and
dirt.
Pellets. We talking about, let's go back to the rock.
The rock, that's the pellets. That's what I'm talking about.
Now to the real rocks with the points in the
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That ain't no damn pellet.
No, they used to run the machine through that bitch
and be shooting them all
and then we air raiding the girl.
Nigga, like
nigga, that nigga Amon was so cold.
Like type shit, nigga.
That nigga that was so cold, nigga.
Hey, nigga, and T.U. and motherfucking ass. Me and this nigga back crawling all practice.
Every time.
Every time behind this nigga, man.
That's because y'all was villains, man. Y'all was villains. I ain't trying. But look, I say this though.
Leave that alone, man.
This what I say about, know what I'm saying about that.
Cause I'm gonna call him on the bitch in a minute.
Man, don't do that, man. I ain't got no problem with him, man.
I don't fuck with him.
I know he changed the mentality though. I know he did that. So as a coach, I give him that.
Even
you know
outside of that,
I give him that, man. Like for real, but I understand what you saying.
Even outside of that though, if you walk through that program, nigga know what you was made of.
Oh no, it taught you something. Nigga.
You can't, know what I'm saying?
Any nigga
niggas would tap out.
Any nigga that made it through spring, any nigga that made it through gut check, like nigga, we finna fight. This ain't no, nigga, we finna be in this whole squad for 20 minutes and shit. Like, nigga, we in that bitch going ham, gladiator style
that
on
was
these
a mean
niggas.
process, man.
Oh,
That was
God.
a mean process. And look, I saluted cause, no, it not just physically, know what I'm saying, but mentally
yeah, for sure.
and character-wise, it put us to the test.
That's why
It put us
that's why I won't never talk down on A-Mug.
Yeah, he was a psychologist. He wasn't fucking coach.
That's how I see it.
He was a psychologist.
That's how I
bro.
see it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what it was.
Like, that's what it was.
Man, he ain't
nigga,
coached not one down a goddamn.
Niggas.
What football move A-Mug
My
ever
nigga,
told you how to do?
Not nothing.
Not a
But
damn,
get what we did.
Look out brick
But
shit.
get what a nigga did. A
Facts.
nigga was physical as shit.
Like a motherfucker.
Physical as
Ready
shit.
to run through a
He
brick
got
wall.
he got a nigga angered in the motherfucker. But you know, and that's crazy though, cause you saying that and then make all the sense in the world, and a nigga still use that mentality. Like when I raised my boys, you know, I used to have them niggas gut checking at the highs.
That's right.
You know, so I knew when my son touched the field, he was gonna be a dog.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Amon them was so mad that I moved him to Cinco, but I just was most scared that they was gonna do him like they did me.
Right.
Just cause he was my son. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
Then
a
took him out there and let
possibility.
another white man do the same shit.
But
to him,
you know what though? I hate to say it, but sometimes
that was the truth.
That's a possibility.
Nah, man, that when I got put off the team, nigga, that was the most. I cried that day.
Yeah.
I don't cry too much, but nigga, that day, that shit fucked with me. Cause I could not believe that nigga was kicking me off the team. I was like, bro, you
And
tripping?
you give so much.
Like,
we
they
gave
calling
so
me a-
much. You give so much to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, that was the main thing for me. It was more or less like, nigga, from 9th grade to junior year, nigga, I been stepping for this shit.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? I been repping, nigga. I
Right.
been going hard, nigga. I'm every down.
My business.
Man, come on, man.
Got to keep your school
You
work
gotta
together.
keep your shit,
all
nigga.
that. Stay out of trouble.
And you know a nigga smart, so I'm gonna make sure my grades straight regardless.
in trouble.
But I'm in that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like them nigga coming to the class, put a nigga out of class, talking about I'm selling dope. They doing, you know what I'm saying, the most. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, by the time they kicked me out of school, it was just more. They never caught me with no drugs. Never, bro. Never caught me with no drugs. But them hoes was just like everybody telling me that you doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
And they really put me out of school for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I took that too. And that was a part of me moving forward too. You know, when we was young, I used to tell y'all niggas, by the time I'm 26, I ain't smoking weed no more.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Really.
You know what I'm saying? So when I got about 24, 25, shit, I really started smoking weed probably about like 18, 19, because I picked up Sherm and I liked it better. You know what I'm saying? The Sherm to me was like, yeah, this it. You know what I'm saying? That weed just was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I started realizing, okay, I watched my niggas lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas didn't come back from that shit.
And,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
you know what? And I think I look at that shit like, nigga, I not to knock to nobody but me, I could never. And you know why I say that? Because I saw up close and personal motherfuckers who look at me and be like, nigga, you better not ever.
No, you can't smoke
Like,
no
you
Sherm
can't,
with me.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't never smoked the blunt with you.
But and like I say, that's what
You
I was
probably
talking
don't
about
remember,
earlier.
Never. Nigga, if I smoked the blunt with you, Popeye's a pump.
You probably don't remember.
Man, watch out.
I'm telling you, Popeye's a bitch. Cause I know I ain't never had this nigga no blunt.
Nah,
I
it
ain't
was a
never
bunch
did
of
this.
them.
I swear to
It
God
was
on
a
my
bunch
church
of
so
them.
I ain't never
It was
did
in the
this.
group.
Yeah, it was a
It
group.
was in the group.
Yeah,
I ain't never did this.
Nah, right-handed guard, nah.
I ain't never did this. You know what I'm saying? I know that for him, motherfucking Booby Kynes, AJ, AY, excuse me, AY, motherfucking who else was in y'all grade? I ain't never passed no blunt to. For shit show, y'all three, I ain't never give you niggas no blunt. Never in my motherfucking life.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, man. By
Never.
the time I got to really like moving and flexing, like you was moving on some other
I was
shit.
already gone.
You were gone.
You was moving on like you
Yeah.
was doing some other
Yeah.
shit.
I was light
shit,
years.
you know
I
what
was-
I'm saying?
Look. I was asking them niggas if they knew you.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, he way older than us. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, you right, that nigga was gone.
Yeah, he was
Y'all,
doing what I'm saying.
yeah, y'all would
Big.
know him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big.
you got damn
Yeah.
right.
But let's get on some shit that's by some.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That was by
You know
some,
it.
but no, but we gonna get on some shit that's by some, right? So, cause we didn't. I think we didn't painted a good picture of how far back we go,
For sure.
right? But I really want the people to understand you at the heart. So, one thing I bring up. I saw a flyer the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you spoke at, I think it was like the crisis intervention thing.
Yeah.
Like last year, something like that.
Yeah. I did with the Salvation Army.
So with that, I saw all of these attributes that you offer and you contribute. You know, we talked about this the other day, but I want it to come from you. You know what I'm saying on what that is that you tied into.
Well, when Jason went to jail, the parole board was like real heavy, like on like his character. So that's my brother, that's my friend. So I started a program called Rich Mind Stay in School, so I could say that he was a part of it, before he went into jail type shit. Just so the parole board could, understand that he had a heart too. You know what I'm saying? But it's dear to me because that program was based on kids like myself, foster children, kids that come from broken homes, kids that come from abusive homes, drug-ridden homes. So I designed that program basically on some life skill shit, right? Just want to be able to show them that, okay, look, this how life work. Okay, you can go to school, you can get a job, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, but in reality, this what it really take. You know what I'm saying? So the program is basically just breaking down the real true steps of living a normal, what we would consider a normal life. You know what I'm saying? A lot has changed in the mind state of the kids now, so it's more or less like when you talking to them now, it's more or less like you have to be more understanding. You have to be more hip. You have to be, because, to us, we going to be to them, we going to be we going to be school. We going to be that. We made it to that age, thank God.
True.
But, when we was younger, we had the players and the pimps. You know what I'm saying? This generation, this generation, they don't come from that. They come from fuck boys and hoe ass niggas.
And
you know
I'm
what
about saying that, and that's important because the players and the pimps, regardless on what they were, they stood on the court.
Yeah, well, they had conviction.
Right.
They had conviction.
They had a passion,
You know what I'm saying?
and they had
conviction.
certain principles that they wouldn't cross even with
for
each
sure.
other.
Regardless, yeah.
And as
The game.
just
Yeah,
as a
the
game,
game.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
rules,
Right, as always. So, that make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so
man.
it's just I wanted to be able to offer something that I could reach the kids, and I mentor so many little niggas, man, just in some real life shit, like without even them understanding that I'm mentoring them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the
Right.
position that I'm in, they see me opening businesses, and they know when they come through they good, and they know if they talk to me about certain shit, I'm gonna give them the real truth about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of just understanding where we headed and where we going. So a lot of the programs that I implemented was just simply to be able to first give back, and then second of all, really teach something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I had a lot of great mentors. You know what I'm saying?
When we talk about, like when you say where we come from, all of us fall into some era of dysfunction in our growing. I'm gonna say 90% of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Some part of dysfunction. And when you say we teaching what it take, I think one of the things that we got to drop into that is the standard on which we start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You say the standard on which we start?
The standard on which we start, basically, like my guy say, he teach what it take to really go out and be successful. Mm-hmm. But I think one thing we got to implement in our culture is going back to raising the bar on the standards on what we do. So as he teaching what it take from the level that he's on now in life, he can teach from that standard. Know what I'm saying?
But I teach
that
from the bottom, though.
from that level of life.
I teach from the bottom because
Regardless how you started.
Yeah.
But you can teach
But
it on how, know what I'm saying?
ideally, my ideology behind it is, and I understand what you're saying, but my ideology behind it is, I could take a kid right now, that nigga can have a body, that nigga could be a jack boy, he could be a scammer, he could be a rapper, he could be a drug dealer, he could be, I can grab them in any position that they in, and I can show them how to benefit from that, right? If you a killer, right? That means you got a power. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's a correct power, but there's a power in you that everybody don't got, because everybody ain't strong enough to take a life. You know what I'm saying? So you can redirect that same energy, and you can put that shit somewhere else. If you a scammer, that means you smart enough to organize and attack a situation in a whole nother completely situation.
See a different angle.
Right.
If you're a rapper,
But that's a standard within itself.
but
and that's what I mean.
But you have to be able to explain to them from their perspective.
Exactly.
Because these kids now, man, they'll cancel you.
Quickly.
Or they'll say you's a bitch.
Yeah, quickly.
You know what I'm saying? Like these little motherfuckers here, oh, these little niggas tough, man. And the main thing about them is they brilliant. They so smart. They know the internet. They know the tools. They know what it really take to get out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see them flashing the money on the Instagram. You see them pulling out the guns. You see the hoes. Man, these little bitches is tough now. Them bitches gonna put on some little bitty shorts and show that ass real quick and get 10 million motherfucking followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Just like
It
that.
ain't about shit in
Ain't
real
about
life.
shit, yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
But you take a bitch like that and you explain to her what Kylie Jenner and them do.
Yeah.
Get you a makeup line. Get you a lash line.
And be able to
Start
use
doing
that same, like you say.
Anything and
Right.
sell it. A product.
With that same
Yeah.
routine.
Yeah, with that
you got.
same routine you got, because we come up in the hustling age where
Right.
you always had to have something to sell. So that was always been my thing. Like, I always wanted a product. I always wanted to be selling something, whether it's dope, whether it's music, whether, whatever the fuck we doing. Now I'm in the business selling liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, niggas think the club is a party.
Nah.
I don't sell no motherfucking party.
ain't there for that.
I'm selling fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how you party. Bitch could be on the top of a motherfucking neck with the bottle and them hoes like ride the boat and put the shit on. All that shit just looked like $375 plus gratuity.
Gratuity.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, business.
Nah,
Straight up.
really, man.
And I try to teach that philosophy because I think they don't be recognizing their power. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times we have to just get in the mindset of getting these kids to recognize their power. I was just fortunate enough and blessed enough to have enough confidence. You know, a lot of these kids don't have confidence no more. So they hide behind, they tattooing their faces. And, you know, any trend that come out. You know, I see these little niggas with these Pooh Shiesty mask on and shit. And I always, when I see a nigga with that mask on, I always think he a coward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always think he just hiding for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you hiding from? You know what I'm saying? To be seen and not be seen is one thing.
Right.
But to be in the mix and covering your face, like, I always think, like, that nigga got something to hide. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got to break them kids out of that cycle because they got to understand who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of it is that we really shine. We really bright. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing for us now is understanding that the money worked for us. Well, this the richest niggas ever been in the history of America. It ain't been a time before this that we had more money. Fuck that Black Wall Street shit and all that. Them niggas was poor.
Yeah,
you understand?
Building.
They were still trying.
Building.
Yeah, now we can go by the block. We can afford to be right where the white people at. We can move in them neighborhoods. We can send our kids to them same schools. We get the same motherfucking attributes they get.
That's right.
We get the same accolades they get. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's from a job, anything, you know. So it's like now the truth of the matter is just being able to put ourselves in a position of power where it actually makes sense to actually push that agenda. You know what I'm saying? That most of the kids that they don't even understand they going back to the moon.
Nah, that's it right there.
You see?
That whole spiel what you just laid out is,
and that's what we've been talking about.
Exactly.
And that's what I was saying. Like as far as we got information to give them niggas, we got, but it's trying to present it in a way where they be willing to accept it. Because like you say, they'll cancel a nigga quickly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I wrap this shit up in this candy to feed it to them? You see what I'm saying? Like that's how we get across to them is the biggest.
It's being real. It's being successful. It's showing them that when they see you, you got something nice. You got a good looking chick. You got your jewelry. They love that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
We live in an era now where you gotta look. You gotta. It's really more important now to look the part, like you say. Yeah.
But it's always been like that though. You know.
I ain't gonna lie. Even when a nigga was stumped dying in the streets, me and my nigga used to argue about that all the time. Cause you know how I move. I'm gonna be
right. You
cool.
always low key.
You know what I'm saying? But my nigga gonna put it in their face.
Right.
Every time.
But I'm saying,
and that would be constantly be an argument. He was like, my nigga, that's what they want to see.
Yeah. But I think it was a time. I think it was a time where we as a culture wasn't as generated by what we see to where as a majority that's what it was. That we
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. When I seen Stick One and them niggas, living in South Park, nigga, in New Orleans. I'm just saying.
That's what I say. He gonna take you all the way. And how old was you? Watch this. How old was you?
But around that time,
you feel me? Like he gonna take you all the way back.
And around that time, we was starting to get introduced to really what the cars and shit. You know, them 80s, 90s, know what I'm saying? Even in the 70s, but that was a time that us as a culture, like in that Black Wall Street era, where we were really focused on something different besides the material. Like the preacher ain't have to look a certain way to sell you on it. You know what I'm saying? Or
but you know what they used to do?
Politician ain't have to look a certain way.
But you know what they used to do? It was back then it was more you dealing with the aldermen, you dealing with you know, the prestige, right?
Right.
That's why you got the HBUs. So back then it was just more educational driven. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You know what I mean? So now it's like as the years changed and the shit changed, we was able to acquire shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Now it become a part of our norm.
It's
part of our standard.
It's definitely a part of our standard.
Without,
you know what I'm saying? Because there's no way in hell that you're not walking into, you know, I done had lunch with Tillman Fertitta and Johnny Caraba at the same motherfucking time and Jim Likes. This Jim Likes family is the 7th largest landowners in America. They started the Bank of Florida, which was bought by United Bank, which turned into Bank of America. This nigga worth like $7 billion fucking dollars. And I'm in a meeting with these niggas. Shout out Red Boy and Anzel and Kennard. They take me to a meeting with these niggas, and I'm talking to them about my visions for my restaurants, and they listening. First, when I walk in the room, they looking like, who is this nigga? Yeah. You know, because Anzel and them ain't got no tattoos and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I walk in, they looking at me like, who is this nigga? Then when I open up my mouth and I really speak that shit, by the end of the conversation, them niggas gave me the whole format. That's how I did OMG. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gave that shit to Clayton on some real live, like, hey, nigga, we need to build a brick and mortar. This is what we need to do. Yeah. We got to get away. Because the alcohol, you build a watering hole, you know? Right. And just real talk, Johnny told me, he said, he's like, not for nothing, but, you know, blacks build watering holes. Y'all going to build clubs. And then they're going to go to your club for a little while. Right, then somebody else going to open the club. Yeah. Then they're going to go to that club for another while. He's like, but the biggest thing is you need to create a brand and a formula that allows you to actually sell food. Because food sells. And if somebody sit down and eat, somebody will get a drink. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but that was free game just based on me opening my mouth and being able to speak at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ideally we haven't lost that. We just have not been put in a position where we're attacking it. Houston right now, from an entertainment standpoint, is probably the largest entertainment platform in the country when it comes to nightlife, right? Like, we got all the clubs, everybody come in Houston to party. They come to us like they go to Miami now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy now that we have not yet benefited from the idea of pushing the platform to the point where we've made a black Hollywood. So you go to LA, there's a black Hollywood. You go to Atlanta, there's a black Hollywood. You go to Miami, there's a black Hollywood. There's an elitist group that put and perform. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's media, whether it's club, whether it's restaurants, but it's all cohesive. Houston is getting to the point now where we getting there, but we just haven't made it. So what I try to do with the kids is, because every day there's something new born, right? Mm-hmm. So then some new come of age, right? So I just try to make sure that them little niggas know, like I got my son doing promotions on Fridays. I've been pushing him for years, especially when he left college, to like, hey, well, just join the family business. You know what I'm saying? Right. And, you know, resentment and, you know, thinking he knows something and, you know, he won't be high and all that old lame ass shit. So he don't want to do it in front of me, so he stayed away. So now I done put him in a position where he can make him some money. He's figured out how to put his promo group together, and it's making sense for him now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just giving opportunity and taking what we building and actually giving it to them and allowing them to grow with it. You know what I'm saying? Putting them to work. You know what I'm saying? Because now we not putting them in a real position to fail if we right there, if they under us. If we build something that we can watch them and we can give them a job, then you can help them grow. And
that's how it really was supposed to go.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. That's
why
we doing it.
That's
why we doing it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new.
That's that whole train up a child shit. That's really what it is. Yeah. It ain't just telling them right from wrong. It was really hands on. Yeah. I'm teaching you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the game. You know,
along the way. You feel me?
So I wanted to ask you this here, that game. What you talking about as far as with your kids and shit? Mm-hmm. That come from yourself, or was that passed down from somebody?
I didn't get that from my uncle. Taught me more. I remember asking my uncle. I knew he had made $1 million, so I remember asking him, how you make $1 million? And the only game that nigga gave me was, you got to work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But he taught me that the realest game he gave me was, to make $1 million, you have to realistically take a product in your hand and say, I'm gonna sell this hoe 1 million times for $1. And if you do the number and you think about touching 1 million people, then you'll understand what $1 million is. You know what I'm saying? So once you figure that game out, then you can say, okay, I can make $1 million if I do this 10,000 times. I do that 10,000 times 10. If I do it 100,000 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can break it down because the more money you make, you know, you tend to don't go backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like a job. Like, you make $100,000, you probably really not gonna make less than 100,000 going forward because you have a way of living now. So your survival kick in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to make when I made my first $1 million, it was just more or less like, damn, you know, like I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I did it again. Then I did it again. And a true million ain't gonna put $1 million in your pocket. Right. You gonna touch it. It's gonna flow, but you ain't finna have no $1 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because to make $1 million, you're gonna probably spend $1 million.
Right, but so you gotta put out there so much.
You know what I'm saying? That's what God. To make $1 million, you probably gonna spend $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you can create that mindset, so then you say, okay, well fuck it, I gotta make $2 million.